I want to bring in now Arnold Kamler. He's the CEO of Kent International. I want to talk about the impact on the manufacturing sector. Okay. So good to have you on.
Thank you very much.
You heard that conversation. He's very candid there. So tell us what you have been experiencing, how much money this trade war has cost your company. What has this meant to you?
Well, there's a lot of elements of our business. I mean, we are an importer principally until about 5 years ago. Right now, about 15% of our business is U.S. manufacturing. It's been very difficult for us because we still need to import a tremendous amount of the component parts.
You make bicycles.
We make bicycles, yeah. And when we import these parts or even the complete bicycles that we import, there's always a time gap whenever we have price and contracts with our customers to when we can get price increases. So we have two things. You have the inflation because of higher prices. Actually, Senator Graham, I think, is the first one who really definitively came out and admitted that, yes, there's going to be a pain because of these price increases. Yeah. But we have this thing. We also have a terrible problem with cash flow because when we have to pay these import duties now, on all of these component parts, we have to pay the money right away within 2 weeks. Normally we get 90, 100, 120 days to pay for our goods, but on the import duty we have to pay it right away. Yeah. So there's a lot of elements of it.
But you've also had to lay off employees recently. How many, and is it because of the tariffs?
It is. We had to lay off about 35 people down in our factory in South Carolina. Really? Yeah, we went from 145 to 110. We're hoping if the market stabilizes, maybe early next year to be able to go back. But we had lost business because with the much higher prices, I mean, we had bicycles that were selling at $100 before that are now $130, and bikes that were $150 that are now $180, $190, which meant less business. And so
because it costs more.
And so because it costs more, and so our price had to be more.
Well, that's the part where people, when economists say that it is a tax that the American people are paying, is because of the price. You're going to pay more for the product.
Oh, it's definitely a tax on the American people.
So one of the president's goals is to get manufacturing jobs out of China back here in the United States, a goal that you share. But you're finding the tariffs themselves, it may be making it harder to do that. Explain that, please, to our audience.
Yeah, okay. So we're talking about for our business right now. We as a U.S. factory with American workers, when we import 60 or 70% of the parts, we're paying as much as 35 and 40% import duty now on these parts. It's not just the 25 plus this extra 5%. They're already were 10% import duty. But an emerging country like Vietnam, when they go to buy these parts, which are still coming mostly from China, they don't pay any import duty. And when they bring the complete bicycles in, my competitors, the complete bicycles in from these other countries, they're not subject to those additional costs.
So you said that China cheats, but do you have confidence that the president understands China, knows what he's doing, and can really get a good deal for America?
I can't really comment on what he knows or don't. I don't know that. But I know for sure China's been cheating on foreign exchange for years. They're not playing fair. And actually, just within the past week, the currency in China moved 4%. That's not a normal, I mean, I have friends who think that China's cheating by as much as 20 and 30% on foreign exchange, but that's another thing. But this trade war, though, is just not good for anybody. It's not good for the United States, and we heard from the farmers.
Right.
But
how long can you hold out if this continues?
We'll be fine. I mean, it's going to be less manufacturing. It's our goal that we want to. Actually, we very proactively have gotten together with 11 other American bicycle assemblers, and we're going to petition the U.S. government for complete tariff relief for us with the idea of building up. Right now, there's only about 500,000 bicycles assembled in the United States. It's our goal as a coalition to bring that up to 3 or 4 million bicycles a year. And we can do that by getting tariff relief on the bicycle parts and creating probably thousands of jobs.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on, Arnold Kamler. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.